Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm doing a little update. I'm not going to go through the whole collection right now, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce you guys to the two new additions to my collection. I picked up a pair of king snakes just recently, and as you can see, this little girl is she's kind of feisty. Nonetheless, here she is. She is a white-sided Brooks king. She's probably a whole, I want to say 12 inches long. I haven't weighed her or gotten a legitimate measurement. It's just all me guesstimating and everything. But nonetheless, I picked her up for a whole $45, along with a second king snake who is about a year old, and it's a male Arizona mountain king. I figured it'd be nice to kind of switch up a little bit, but I have taken a liking to the colubrid species, family of snakes, so I figured I might as well continue the trend with keeping colubrids, but expand a little bit. She is nameless, so if anybody's got an interesting name or a theme for the king snakes and their names, feel free to leave me comments and tell me about them. With this said, that means I'll also start doing care videos for king snakes, even though it's not really any different than keeping corn snakes, aside from you don't want to cohab your king snakes. Corn snakes, you can get away with it, but king snakes, I've heard you can get away with it, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not try. But nonetheless, she's really calm for the most part. She's not overly head shy. She's just a little jittery at first when you first get her out, and she's not overly fond of my camera light on my phone. First night, I took pictures of the two new snakes, and afterwards, she was pissed. She did not like it at all. Can't say I blame her exactly. It's a bright light, but she cocked her head back and started striking at me and rattling her tail like she thought she was a rattlesnake or something. But it was interesting nonetheless. And then next door, as you can tell, I also moved some of the snakes around. But nonetheless, next door you got my juvenile male Arizona Mountain King. I got him for free with her, so it was an awesome package deal, male and female. But I actually might use him in a attempt at hybrid breeding this upcoming season, depending on how big he gets. He might end up being Amy's breeding partner. Like I said, I'm just kind of playing it by year, because it's really going to depend on how big he gets within the next about 5 or 6 months, next 5-ish, give or take. But he also will mimic a rattlesnake. If I mess with his tail enough, he'll start flickering it on whatever's closest to him to make a rattle noise. But I haven't seen any aggression whatsoever out of him, so I thought it was a little odd. He's really calm. He's extremely well handled. I picked him up from a buddy of mine who I'd actually gotten the Visionarium tanks from. Picked him up from the same guy after hitting him up on a Craigslist ad, and I didn't even expect it to be the same person at first. But lo and behold, it ended up being the same person. Sadly, I have a chance to get a hold of a pair of sailfin dragons as well, but due to circumstances, I'm having to turn it down. I would kill to get a hold of them, but I can't. I gotta mind myself for a little bit, because I've managed to irritate a lot of people the last probably week or two with money being put into the snakes in my collection and everything. But nonetheless, just wanted to give you guys a little update and introduce you guys to the new snakes. I will also do like an entire collection update for people who are just now starting to check out my channel and everything. And like I said, expect to see care videos, feeding, and so on and so forth for the new snakes. And with that said, you guys take it easy and have a good day.